on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been so long since I posted videos. Stuff has been kind of crazy. I'm also in the middle of making another video, so some stuff might get repeated in that video. I got a lot going on so we can make this build happen. So I've really been slacking on the videos, but we're definitely going to get back into posting more often, just because I feel bad for not keeping y'all updated, making videos, all that good stuff. So what we're working on now here is we're working on getting the bed, that's the cab. Working on getting the bed and the cab up in the air off of the frame so we can get ready to paint it. So obviously I don't have a lift, so we're gonna have to do this in kind of a hillbilly way, I guess. So today, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you'll see this post, or you would have seen it by the time this video is posted. Today I went to Home Depot and got some big pieces of wood. So here's the plan. I got 6x6s for the cab. I got 4 of them, you know, one each corner. And then I got 4 4x4s for the bed. Now, the way this winch is set up, y'all will figure, you know, learn about all this in the next video for the cab removal. It's a little bit behind where the cab is, so the cab's gonna come back like 2 or 3 foot. With that being said, the bed's gonna be in the way, so we're gonna have to pick the bed up and move it back. Like, we're gonna move it back as far as we can, and it's actually gonna be perfect because it's gonna butt up against that red shelf there, and we're gonna have the perfect amount of room to pull the cab off. So what I'm doing here is I'm measuring the gaps between where the highest the bed can go and the highest the cab can go without hitting anything. Which means I'm going to have to measure to figure out the right height for this wood, to fill the gaps, you know, lift everything as high as I can without hitting anything. So what I'm doing is tonight, I'm cutting all this wood to the right length, so tomorrow what we can do is just hop right to getting the stuff lifted up and everything set up on the wood. Now I'm sure you guys are like, just wood, you know, it's gonna fall over. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the wood in the spots that I want it, and then we're gonna take some 2x4s that I have laying around and screw them to that wood, you know, to brace it so it doesn't fall over. So now that you guys pretty much got the majority of the gist of what's going on, I'll fill you guys in more as we're going along here. Let's hop into it. What is up, guys? It is a new day. So last night I started cutting wood for the bed, but I ended up having a friend come over and I had to take a look at their car to see what was going on with it. So I didn't get very far at all last night, but that's fine, because it's not going to take long to cut this wood. I already did the math for the numbers to figure out how long these pieces of wood are going to be or need to be. So what we're going to do here is we're going to finish cutting this wood. Wow, that was bad voice crack. We're going to finish cutting this wood to the lengths it needs to be. And then we're going to go ahead and get the stuff out of the bed of the truck. It's just like the front clip, the fenders, the core support, all that good stuff. So we're going to get that stuff out because we have to take the bed bolts off to get the bed off, obviously. And I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is just put a really big washer on top of the bed bolts to lift up the bed. I don't know yet. I might use this, might use straps to at like each corner of the bed or something, but I don't have hooks like probably most of you have in the corners of your bed. All I have is these holes up top here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll get it figured out. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into cutting this wood up, and then get stuff out of the bed and get to rolling on pulling it off. Alright guys, so we got everything done that we were talking about. We got the bed unbolted. We only had an issue with one of the bolts. It was the driver's side middle bed bolt. We ended up having to grind it at the top of the bed, punch it out with a punch for the first part. I had to take a 3/8 drive extension and knock it through the bed the rest of the way. So now we got everything unbolted, ready to go. We got some of the bed cleaned out. We got the heavier stuff out, so it's easier for us to pick up and get onto the 4x4s. So now we're going to figure out how we're going to pick up the bed, and then get the 4x4s under it and get everything set up so it's off. Alright guys, so we got everything set up to get this bed pulled off. We got the forks on the skid steer with the like swivel hook on the bottom, so it'll be easy for Tyler to control the bed so it doesn't go whacking into the walls and everything. We got the straps in an X pattern in there, and then the hook will just go in the middle of it there, and then it'll just keep an even load on both those straps, so we don't max them out and break them and then have a big mess. So we're going to get on to pulling the bed off. All right guys, so we got the skid steer in here barely. It was definitely a tight fit, so we didn't really record getting it in because it was probably what 10-15 minutes of trying to wiggle it in here with how close everything was. So we got it in here, lined up, ready to go. We got the straps through the pivot hook, that's ready to go. So we're gonna get ready to take off the bed here in just a couple minutes. What's up guys, it is now a new day, and imagine that once the stuff starts getting good, the camera dies. We probably was working on getting this thing completely up in the air to how it is now for probably 45 minutes. It seemed like way longer than that, but in reality that's probably about what it was. I mean, it's up there obviously, and it kind of went as planned, but more on the not really side. But we do finally have the bed up there. We're good to go. It is super sturdy. I mean, it's insane. It ain't going nowhere. I got up in it and was shaking it around yesterday. Like, it ain't going nowhere. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get this edited, and then I'm probably gonna come back over and possibly pull the cab. We'll just have to see what time it is come time for that, and if it's going to cooperate easily with me or not. But once again guys, and I'll explain more in the next video what's been taking so long as far as me posting videos, just because like I said, I'm kind of in the middle of making the next video. Just lots and lots of stuff going on for me trying to make stuff work type of deal. So once again guys, thank you guys for all your support, your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your views, watching my videos. It does mean a whole lot more to me than you realize. You don't really kind of understand, like, I wouldn't even say I have a fan support base. I don't know what I call it. I have like a support base, I guess. And that does kind of mean more to you than you realize if you're not making like videos and stuff. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.